Welcome to Weekly World Climate Change News. This is Han Zhang. The World Meteorological Organization published its new multi-agency State of Climate Services report on October 11th. In this report, WMO highlighted the risk climate change poses to our energy security and appealed for governments to switch to cleaner forms of energy, such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power. According to WMO Secretary General, Professor Petteri Talas, the energy sector is the source of approximately 3/4 of global greenhouse gas emissions, and switching to cleaner energy generation and improving energy efficiency is vital if we are to thrive in the 21st century. The report illustrates that the supply of electricity from clean energy sources must double within the next 8 years, and investments in renewables need to triple. In order to reach the net zero goal by 2050, the Navajo Nation in Arizona, USA, is at risk of losing its traditional way of life and land. As one of the biggest indigenous nations in the USA, the Navajo Nation managed to keep its lifestyles for centuries. However, in the beginning of the 1990s, a drought dried up the water sources, turning fertile land to deserts. The indigenous nations already lives, as demanded by U.S. policy, in a reservation that lacks natural resources and needed infrastructure. The living space of the Navajo Nation and the indigenous people elsewhere are more prone to climate change than other places. Although the World Bank Group is committed to considering climate change in investments for poverty reduction, it still finances too many projects involving fossil energy. Big Shift, a non-governmental organization, emphasizes these issues in their new report, Investing in Climate Disaster. According to this report, over the last 7 years, the World Bank has invested around $14.8 billion on fossil fuel projects. Following this report, the World Bank has been labeled as one of the biggest arsonists in connection to global warming. Other sources also pointed out the World Bank finances too many projections, especially indirectly, in fragile political regions. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres is feeling desolate about Pakistan's floods and public health catastrophe, as its people are paying a surprised price for man-made climate change. As winter approaches, many areas remain inundated. People suffer from hunger, and many have lost their homes. UNICEF and the government of Pakistan held a conference, urging the world's leading industrialized nations, donor countries, international organizations, private sectors, and civil society to provide rehabilitation and reconstruction support to the country. Meanwhile, UN has launched the Pakistan's Floods Response Plan to respond to Pakistan's most urgent needs through the next May. A recent study conducted by a team of 100 scientists, specifically along the region of Madagascar and South America, was published on Monday, which revealed that rising temperatures are forcing monkeys and lemurs to scout for food on the forest floor. An unusual sight for species that normally forage higher up. The acceleration of global warming, deforestation, and wildfires met increases the chance of primates becoming endangered. In the event that lemurs go extinct, a cascade effect is inevitable due to their ability to disperse tree seeds. Seator, a wind turbine manufacturer, created a new wind turbine that is low cost, inexpensive, and hurricane resistant. A vertical axis turbine, a subsea structure with floating elements, and a keel comprise the new design. By employing the keel and counteracting the turning moment like a sailboat, the structure maintains while the turbine rotates only to the wind. The ability to anchor Seator turbines in a deeper wind sets them apart from other turbines on the market today. Vertical wind turbines are a better investment for offshore wind farms because of their increased structural strength to resist the force caused by hurricane winds. A new study finds that the melting Greenland ice sheet is even more impacted by climate change and rising temperatures. The researchers used observational data and computer modeling to conduct the study. The adverse effects are amplified due to the combination of the warmer water and movement. There is now an impressive body of evidence that the Greenland ice sheet is particularly sensitive to climate change. Scientists now call for the urgent action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions worldwide and raise awareness on ocean temperature changes, the atmospheric warming.